Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. Got another video here today. It is April 13th at 7:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old US of A. And let's see what we got today for you. This is going to be a HEX video primarily with a little bit of current events going on and a little etc., etc., etc. But before we get started, guys, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you to hit that like button. Smash that like button, guys. That tells YouTube to send me more traffic. The channel is growing rapidly. Currently have 1,195 subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. I want to thank each and every one of you out there who have subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Just hit the subscription button. You'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. All right. Now, with all that said, guys, here we go. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys, let's take a look at the market today. Real quick peek. Let me take this funny looking guy out of this picture here. You guys don't want to see it. You're not here for me. You're here for the crypto. All right, let's see what we got going on, guys. We have Bitcoin at 41,152, Ethereum at 3,116. Not bad, not bad. I'll take that any day. Solana, not a big fan of Solana, as everybody knows. Binance is holding on at 423. ADA is doing pretty good. They're making a comeback at 97 cents. So all in all, today looks like a recovery day, or at least, everything's balancing out. All right, after that nasty fall we just had. And where is HEX? Let's get a different view here. HEX lost some market cap, and let's see here. I hate this one. Screw it. Let's keep going. You'll find it later. All right. Let's take a look at the HEX Daily Stats, guys. All right. A HEX price currently is 12 cents, or 12 in the US dollar, 12 cents. The T-share price is currently 2,555 US dollars. A T-share rate is 21,275 HEX. All right. A payout per T-share is 6.087. So that means if you have T-shares, that's how much HEX you received today. The penalties that were 2.4 million HEX. Liquidity HEX is 220.8 million, 220,800,000 HEX. Liquidity USDC is 17.4 million USD. Liquidity ETH is 1.8K ETH. Wow. All right, guys, so that's where we're at right now with the HEX, and let's jump over here. The next thing I wanted to cover with you guys today is this article. This is really important. Before we go into the technical analysis and the typical, Hexican kind of stuff, I wanted to go over this here with you. Ethereum merge no longer expected in June. According to Ethereum core developer Tim Biko, the network's much anticipated shift to proof of stake might not come until the fall. That is huge, guys. After a few weeks of speculation, Ethereum core developer Tabiko confirmed in a tweet Tuesday that a long-awaited Ethereum merge will come later than expected. Instead of June, Biko said that the network's transition to proof of stake is more likely to come in the few months after. So Ethereum's pushing it out. Biko insisted Ethereum was in the final chapter of POW, but this is yet another in a long string of delays for a project which was slated for completion as far back as 2019. I feel so bad for all those guys that staked back then. I remember I almost staked the 2.0, and I read the small print, and I was like, whoa, what do you mean I don't have access to it? All those poor guys, they just locked up their Ethereum. I will be furious. The update comes after Ethereum passed a major milestone on Monday with the first shadow fork of Ethereum mainnet, amounting to a driver of the network's upcoming shift in consensus mechanisms. However, according to the tweet last weekend from Ethereum DevOps engineer Parvati, oh boy, 3 recent shadow forks of Ethereum's Goerli testnet reveal bugs that still need to be worked out before the update will be ready. So here's the good news. I do appreciate the fact that Ethereum is recognizing its problems and are not releasing something that's not working. But what I don't like about it is that it's just getting pushed out. Now, here's the good news for us Hexicans, guys. One of my biggest concerns was that ETH 2.0 will come out before Pulse Chain. Now, ETH 2.0, it looks like they're calling for like September-ish. That gives Richard Hart only needed 4 weeks, so let's give him 6. Let's pray. You know what I mean? Let's hope it gets out sooner. That way it's recognized. Because you got to remember, all the market's got to do is kick in full bore. Not even full bore, like a quarter. Just a quarter of its high pace. And Ethereum prices and its weaknesses are exposed instantly. And need I say more? So let's just hope the devs with the Pulse Chain gets the sacrifices all calculated and distributed fairly. And then it's Richard says about 2 weeks after that. Let's keep our fingers crossed. All right, I'm going to duck my face back out of here again. Now, for the meat and potatoes, guys, this is why you're here, right? All right, now we're going to look at the daily charts. Now, we got Bitcoin right here. Remember, the 20-day moving average is a purple. The 50-day moving is the green. The 100-day is the orange. And the 200-day is the red. And as you can see, we are not looking that great for Bitcoin. Right now, you have the 20-day moving average curling down towards the 50-day. But the 50-day did cross over the 100-day right about the 5th of April. We're sitting on a pretty good support right here at 39,000. We have substantial resistance up here. I'm going to go with substantial resistance up here at 48,100. And Bitcoin, the volume, there's a lot of sell pressure going on. You can see down here. And according to the MACD, Bitcoin is bearish. All right. Now, we're going to take a quick peek at the 4-hour chart. I no longer do the 2-hour charts because I don't think it's healthy, and it may cause people to make the wrong decision, not understanding what they're looking at. All right. Now, with the 20-day moving average on this one, you can see there was a death cross on the 4-hour chart. And that occurred on roughly April 9th and the 10th. There was a death cross. Death cross with the 20-day to 200-day moving average is a bad thing. And it also just crossed over the 50-day. So that's even worse. But doesn't mean anything necessarily. But it's just a major sign of the times, which is indicative of a major pullback. Now, on the 4-hour chart, there is some good volume down here. Buy volume. And the MACD has it enter into the bullish territory. All right, now the Bollinger Bands with the Bitcoin chart. Let me remove this out again. I don't know where these keep coming from. Actually, I know where. I just keep not fixing it. I'm going to fix it today once and for all. All right, it's not going to cooperate. There we go. One more click. Watch me remove the wrong thing. All right, here we go, guys. All right, the Bollinger Bands for Bitcoin on a daily chart here. It has it in the oversold side of things. And the RSI is also indicating oversold. Fear and greed indicators indicating fearful. So when it's fearful, you should be greedy. Remember that. All right, now we're going to look at the 4-hour chart here. And the 4-hour chart is indicating, okay, we moved into the neutral territory with Bitcoin. RSI is indicating neutral territory. And the fear of greed is indicating greedy. So, hey, this is looking up over here. It's up 2.66%. Nice. All right. Now, we're going to take a peek at Bitcoin with the moving exponential chart. On a daily chart, you're going to see that Bitcoin is riding underneath of the chart there. If you go to the 4-hour chart, you'll see that Bitcoin is actually moving up into the moving into the averages. It's not quite there yet, but that is definitely a good bullish sign. We need to get more movement upward before I would declare that it's not bearish. As of right now, it is still bearish, but it does have some nice volume down here going. All right, according to the market cipher chart on a daily chart, Bitcoin, you have a short signal here, a sell signal here on a daily chart, and the subsequent pullback that came along with that, with the negative volume down here. Now, that's the daily. Now, if we drop down to the 4-hour chart, it does not look any better, but you do see it starting to curve around here. So I bet if I look at the 2-hour chart, which I said I wouldn't do, but I know what it's going to say. There is the blood diamond here on the 2-hour chart, which was this was actually today. This is actually very bad. The blood diamond with this sell signal down here. But then you have a change for previous trend here with three bearish continuations. Problem is, this is the 2-hour chart, and the 2-hour chart is very, very, very volatile. So we're going to stick with the 4-hour chart, and we're going to wait for this to give us a positive signal. All right, Ichimoku, which I am growing to love, has Bitcoin basically stated out to start going bearish again until May 8th. So we'll have to see how this plays out. On the 4-hour chart, which I think is more reliable, that goes 4 days in advance, and it has it bearish for the next 4 days. All right, this is a little wedge I drew for Bitcoin. We're bouncing around in it. I'm just waiting to see what happens. I was looking at this earlier. I was like, man, it looks like a little W there. Is that a W? W could be a good pattern, but it's not 100% sure. All right. All right, now we're going to jump over here to HEX. Now I'm going to put my ugly mug back up in here. All right. Now, guys, I want to talk to you about what I see here with this HEX here. All right. This HEX, I drew this the other day, and with this, the sideways wedge here, we completely dropped out of that. Completely. Boom. But this wedge I had drawn down this way is bouncing around. Okay? Now, it's very much so in there, and it's right under this wedge. I was hoping that we will pop back up here and be like, man, that's confirmation. We're going up. But it's not looking good as of right now, guys. It's looking like this wedge is going to become inferior. It technically already is inferior, but I was hoping that it will bounce back up and continue in it. But I'm not sure that's going to happen no more. So now all we can do is hope that we stay within the boundaries of this wedge here, which it'll keep going down, unfortunately. And the goal is to break through the top. If it breaks through the top of this yellow, then that means it's more likely the market is going to go up. If it breaks down through the bottom of the yellow, we know the market is going down. It's the easiest way of doing technical analysis, guys. The MACD on a 4-hour chart, by the way, has it in bullish territory. All right, now we're going to jump forward with HEX, and we're going to see that. What do we see? Let me get my breath here. All right, let me take my ugly mug back out of here again. Boom. Get out of there, guy. All right. So, what do we have here? We have a nice strong support line at the bottom at 11 cents. We have a strong resistance up here at 16 cents. And we have poor old HEX bouncing around in the middle as usual. And this is on a daily chart. The 20-day moving average has crossed over the 50, but is curving back down to cross underneath the 50 again. Hopefully it changes direction. MACD on the daily chart has us in the bearish territory. Volume is very low. Very, very low. And I think it's going to remain low until pulse chain. Personally, that's what I think is going to happen there. Went the 4-hour chart here. Now with the 4-hour chart, we can see we had a death cross on a 4-hour chart with the 20-day, now the 50-day also. So very bad for HEX. That's not good news. But I'm more worried when Bitcoin does in a HEX at this point in time. Strong resistance, like I said, up here, and the support lines right here. All right, let's jump over here. Bollinger Bands for HEX. It's on the oversold side of things on the daily chart, on the RSI, and the fear is fearful on the fear and greed indicator. If we look at the 4-hour chart, it is neutral. The Bollinger Band is indicating that it's relatively neutral. Not quite there, but close enough. But the RSI is saying the exact opposite. The RSI is saying it's on the oversold side of things. Usually these two give the same indication, but they're a little off right now. I'm kind of curious why. The fear and greed indicator is indicating that there's a bit of greed going on right now. So I have to watch and see how this plays out. All right, HEX with the exponential moving average. That's on 2 hours. That is wrong. We should be on the daily chart. If we go on the daily chart, arrow down, and you're going to see we are bearish on the exponential moving average, period. On the 4-hour chart, we are bearish, period. Let's take it to the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart, we're trying not to be bearish, but we're very bearish still. So that's where HEX is, guys, with that. All right, HEX with the market cipher knockoff chart. You know I love my little knockoff chart. This has a short signal here on the 6th, a sell signal on the 9th, and we're still dropping down at that point. Now, we're going to take a peek on the 4-hour chart, and we have a blood diamond, which is bad, with a sell signal on the 8th. a bearish continuation, a short signal. So yeah, there's really, according to Market Cipher, it's definitely very much so in the middle of a pullback still. There's really nothing to be positive about. But it looks like there are some green wicks. So let's take a quick peek at the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart looks very bad. Oh my gosh. Where's HEX at right now, guys? Oof. According to Market Cipher, HEX should be doing a significant pullback right about now, guys. Now this is a 2-hour chart, but I haven't seen one thing look positive from it looks horrible. So you got the day chart here. There is no positive indications. It's all sell and shorting indicators. The 4-hour chart has bearish continuation, a short signal. You got blood diamond over here, but that was back on the 8th. But then the 2-hour chart is absolutely horrible with a blood diamond and a sell signal right here. So, and then you have it trading on this parallel. I think HEX might be dropping down a little bit lower on us, guys. So be prepared. It's not looking good. It's looking like HEX is going to drop. All right. That was disappointing. I gotta admit, I'm not showing my face right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it. Hey guys, that last window there caught me off guard a little bit. A lot of times I'm in such a rush setting things up, I don't even look at it until I'm on here with y'all, and I just kind of run through it. But that looked horrible. So be mentally prepared. Hey, what do I say? It's red. What is red? It's buying opportunity, right? So buy. Just be prepared, guys. All right. Ichimoku's predicting HEX to do a pullback also. It's going to continue to be bearish for the next to May 9th, according to this. Unless there's some news or something come out on a 4-hour chart, it's not looking good for HEX at all, guys. Period. I usually don't make that strong of a prediction. It does not look good for HEX in the short term, so be prepared. I think I might even try to pick up some more tight drift. All right. Let's talk about Hedron real quick. Hedron, I drew this little wedge here, and I said that for those of you that's trying to pick up a large amount, besides the amount that you can claim with the airdrops and your current stakes and et cetera, say you just want to try to pick up a large chunk on the side because you think the future for Hedron, if you correlate the price value with the value of HEX as time goes on, if you think HEX is going to be worth $2 one day, a dollar one day, you know what I mean? Then in theory, the price of Hedron should go up with it. That's what I'm functioning with right now, and I'm really considering picking up a chunk. But I'm just like everybody else. When the market gets sour, so do I. And with HEX about to do that pullback, I think HEX is going to do a little bit of a pullback. So if that Market Cipher chart comes true, this should go back with it. But I'm getting the opposite read on this chart here because Hedron was bouncing around this wedge, and it looks like it's about to go up, which means that this could have been the bottom right here. Now, if this was the bottom, it would have bottomed out at 14620. Right now, it is resting at 16197. I don't know what to do. I'm sure you don't know what to do. I just show you the facts, nothing but the facts, and then you got to kind of decide because life's a gamble. But yeah. But anyway, that's it for this video. Guys, if you didn't join my Telegram yet, why? I asked you guys to join my Telegram. Please join my Telegram. I have 7 of us, and I think I'm included. So sad, so sad. Guys, please join the Telegram. Not my Telegram. What am I talking about? My Discord. Join the Discord, all right? The link's right below. It takes y'all half a second. It's an awesome tip for me. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you leave a comment. And yeah, subscribe. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay happy, and most of all, stay blessed. Peace out.